you guys are new here, my name's Jaden Pedersen, and as you can see, this is my Ford Focus XR5, also known as a ST225 in the UK and other places in the world. And today we're going to be bagging it. Well, not today. I need to do a few other things before I bag this, but I get to pick up the bags today. I've got the envelope of money right here, so all hungies because, you know, just because fucking you see the greens in there, mate. All hungies. But yeah, anyway, so this is something that I've been working towards for a while now, and there's not many in Australia that have been bagged. By knowledge, there's only, I think, 2 others, and they're all down in like Victoria and Sydney. So probably a few weeks ago I put a photo of this photo right here on the screen on my Instagram, and not many people took much notice of it, but a few of you guys actually thought it was real. And then I was like, you know what, it actually looks kind of sick like that, so that's what I did. And my mate Tim was selling his ones from his Focus ST because, you know, because if you didn't know, you can use the Focus ST bags because they're the exact same subframe mounts and everything like that. So by knowledge, you can use either Focus ST suspension or Mazda 3 MPS suspension or Mazda Speed 3 suspension. So yeah, use any, or Volvo C30 or S30 or whatever it is. You can also use that as well, because they're all identical, believe it or not. But yeah, so I'm so stoked. I actually have to pick up Dad because he was getting his license at for his motorbike and stuff like that, so I have to pick him up, and then I have to drop him home, and then I'll pick up my other mate, Josh, which you've seen him in the roller with the fucking turbo roller. That was a stupid long intro, but it is my day. So relax, guys. So relax. I am so happy, guys. So I'm going to be breaking this up into a few different stages, just because I still want to drive this car. So I will do all the wiring and stuff like that first, just so I can still drive around if I need to, and then I will put the bags in, and then it's pretty much like a 2-day process. But I want to wait until my mate Zach, which you've seen in the last video, I want to wait until he's not working, because he does like severe, like long night shifts and shit like that. Or I can just wait until Josh is not working one weekend. Either. But yeah, I'm going to be powder coating my air tank, so if you guys want to go, you know, see it before I post about it, follow SNS Powder Coating. I'll put their little Instagram on the screen right now, so yeah, follow them there, and then they'll most likely post it before I do. But yeah, it's going to be a wicked colour, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a secret boot place. It's not going to be secret, but yeah, it's going to be awesome though. I'm also going to be doing an Alcantara boot. I've already got the Alcantara. I just need to find a thick enough bit of wood, and I want to do hidden hinges. So I don't want to have the hinges on top, so I can, because I still want to use the spare tire well, and all the compartments along the sides. So I need to find, like, there's a hidden hinges that you can buy from Bunnings. Shout out to Bunnings. No, they're not paying me to say that, but yeah, you can buy them from Bunnings, but I don't know how to install them, so I need to do some more googling about that before I fuck up anything else like that. So that's gonna be a fun time. Not. Alright, so it's the next day. I didn't film any of the transaction just because I didn't want to be rude and shove a camera in his face. But I've got the air tank in the back here. There she is there, mate. And yeah, she's used, but yeah, she's near new. She's only been on a car for like no longer than a few months. Anyway, so I need to disconnect this air lines and shit like that, and then so I can get it powder coated. And we're here to drop off this bad boy. Right, let's get it. So it's been a few days since I've dropped off the air tank to get powder coated at SNS Powder Coating. Shout out to these guys. But yeah, so today, as I said, I'm going to be just running all the wires and stuff like that, just to make sure yeah, to make it a lot easier. So it's just going to be a 2-part video. So after emptying everything out of the boot, buddy, these are the airbags right here, mate. Fucking airlift, goodness. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, they are a little bit used, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a boot setup in this as well, but that might be in a few videos time. So yeah, I just want to really get this up and running. So my idea for the boot setup is it's going to be back here, and the air tank's going to probably come around here, and then the manifold and stuff like that, and then air compressor is going to be over here. But I want to make it so I can lift up at least half of it, like say about here, and then so I can lift it up and then yeah, use the spare tyre if I need to. But you know, my my woodwork abilities isn't that good. But yeah, the material I've got is Alcantara, so I've got that sitting at my brother's place. So I just need to go and buy some wood from Bunnings, and then because this is only like, I don't know what it is, like MDF or something like that. It's really flimsy, so it's not going to really hold up. So yeah, so that's why I want to do a boot setup and make it look somewhat nice. So it's going to have a little grommet right here with the E-lines going down there, mate, and then going down underneath the wheel and then going up. So I just need to untangle this mess just by, like, you know, taking off this and then running up the front wires up to the into the engine bay and leaving everything else here, because you know it's all connected through. I don't know how they connected this, so I'm not going to even try disconnecting that. But most of it stays back here and mounts up like right there. No, we'll figure it out. Alrighty, so all this wire here have to go along the seal, right along through here. Yeah, right along through here, underneath the seal here, and then up underneath the thing there through the grommet. So it's going to be a nice, amusing day. It does look like a little bit of a mess through here, but you just have to believe in yourself sometimes. Just trying to get this clip out without losing it too bad. Finally the car's starting to pay off. 20 cents. So I finally progressed to the front seat. So here it is here. I've unclipped this one and then running it up to here, and then running the rest of the wires through up here to the grommet to the firewall. But I was thinking about making a mount that goes in between here, because I think there's a little bolt right around here, and then I'm gonna use some metal and then you know, try and make it work, because I want it like around about here. So I have put the main wires all the way through. Now I need to put this pink one through. So the grommet, I'll go to flash. Okay, so can you see where the big braided wires are going? That's where the grommet is. So it's going to come out right about here, and she comes out right there. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, surprisingly it's not that hard to get into. I thought it was going to be a nightmare because the hole in the inside isn't that big, so yeah, I was like, oh yeah, shit, this is going to be a nightmare and a half. But yeah, it's pretty easy. So this is the power and earth cable that I was talking about. Now I need to run the other cable. I think that's just to put in the fuse box, but yeah. Alright, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but see the pink wire? She's now coming through. So fucking come out the dog. There we go. So I've got the braided line as well, so it didn't pull on it too much. Mad, so everything's all wrapped. Now you're probably thinking, but Jaden, you've got a fucking huge mess. I understand, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to fix it all up. Alrighty, so here we go. First startup. Oh, mate. And then, of course, you know, the compressor's just venting the atmosphere because, you know, no tank or anything like that. But yeah, it's really good. So I sent a little bit of a video to my mates, showing them and shit like that. And one of my mates, Anthony, has actually suggested something amazing that I didn't even think of. What he suggested was to put everything under the mat here and keep the, you know, the tank on the top, and that'll look a lot more cleaner. I'm going to give that a little whirl right now. This annoys me that it's only a fraction higher than the rest. It's going to piss me off. Alright, so this is what I've come up with, and I need to trim off a little bit of this bracket. See, as you can see, it doesn't line up, so I just need to, not so much trim, but just, you know, grind off a little bit so she sits more flush than this. See, the back end fits nicely. She loves it, but yeah, that's the only way I can possibly do it, because I'll have to mount it like this. So by turning the brackets like that, I can have it like that. So let's get in the garage. Alright, so as you can see, I had to mount it like this to fit underneath all the mat and stuff like that, and underneath the board, but I only grinded it away only a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't make too much noise. But the only thing that I found challenging is that I won't be able to mount anything through here, because, like, you know, nearly obsolete doing that. Or I could probably get a ratchet in there. I don't know yet, maybe. Okay, so it's probably not the prettiest, but it works. So once I put this board back on, it should be nearly hidden besides this hose coming out like that into the air tank, or like that, whatever one floats the boat. But yeah, so it's going to be good. And then I have to puncture some holes going, oh, just one hole actually going into the air tank. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So everything's put back together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it right there on a little magnetic ball, having it angled like that. It's going to be mad. But for the meantime, I'm just going to unplug it and just let the wire dangle. But yeah, it's all nicely tucked away, except for that part there. It doesn't want to go down, but oh no, there we go. I just tucked it in, mad. And then the rest is all nicely put away. So guys, this is where I'm going to leave today's video. Make sure you stick around for the part 2 of the actual bags to be installed. But yeah, as you can see, she's nicely secured away. I just need to mount it actually, but yeah, I'm just going to be doing like a little hole right here coming up and into the air tank. Anyway, so yeah, I'm so excited to get the air tank back and then getting it all on bags finally. So, you know, dreams do come true, guys. So I've been working hard for this for the last like month and a half, and I've been dying to show you guys. I've nearly slipped it up a few times, but yeah, only a few guys actually know about this, but yeah, I am so over the moon. Without each and every one of you guys supporting me, I couldn't do this without you guys, so massive shout out to each and every one of you guys. Make sure you stick around for the part 2 of this video, so yeah, and also subscribe if you're new, because when I hit 1,000 subscribers, this Arrowbeard's going. So yeah, make sure you do all that fun jazz, and yeah, stay fresh, stay clean, and I'll see you guys in the next scene. Yeah, you.
Friends.